Life can be hard. We all face moments when the weight of the world feels unbearable, and the path ahead seems shrouded in darkness. We face storms that threaten to overwhelm us. These storms can be literal or metaphorical, representing the challenges and trials that life throws our way. We experience fear, uncertainty, and doubt. These emotions can grip our hearts, making us feel isolated and vulnerable. Where can we turn when the world seems to be falling apart? When everything we once relied on crumbles, where do we find our anchor? Psalm 46 offers a timeless message of hope and comfort. It speaks to the heart, providing solace and reassurance in turbulent times. This beautiful psalm reminds us that even in the midst of chaos, we are not alone. It paints a picture of serenity and steadfastness. God is our refuge, our strength, a very present help in times of trouble. This verse is a beacon of light, guiding us through the darkest of times. This psalm is a song of trust. It encourages us to place our faith in something greater than ourselves. It's a declaration of faith in the face of adversity. It calls us to stand firm, to believe that we are supported and loved. It's a reminder that no matter what we go through, God is with us. His presence is a constant, unwavering support. He is our protector, our defender, our ever-present source of strength. In Him, we find the courage to face each new day, no matter how daunting it may seem. The psalm begins with these powerful words: God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. In times of distress and uncertainty, these words offer a profound sense of comfort and assurance. These words are not just poetic imagery, they are a statement of absolute truth. They remind us that we are never alone, no matter how dire our circumstances may seem. God is our shelter, the one we can run to when the storms of life rage around us. Just as a tree provides cover from the rain, God offers us protection and a place of safety. He is our strength when we feel weak and overwhelmed. When the journey is tough and the path is steep, He gives us the endurance to keep moving forward. He is not a distant deity who is unaware of our struggles. He is intimately involved in our lives, understanding our fears and our pain. He is a very present help, always near, always ready to comfort and strengthen us. In moments of despair, His presence is a beacon of hope. When we face challenges that seem insurmountable, we can find solace in knowing that God is our refuge. Like a lighthouse guiding ships through a storm, He directs us through life's tempests. We can find strength in the knowledge that He is always with us. In the quiet moments of reflection and prayer, we can feel His presence, reassuring us that we are never alone. The psalmist paints a vivid picture of the chaos and turmoil that can engulf our lives. Therefore, we will not fear though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. These verses speak of natural disasters, of upheavals that shake the very foundations of our world. But the message is clear. Even when everything around us seems to be falling apart, we need not fear. Our faith is not in the stability of the physical world, but in the unshakable nature of God. He is our rock, our fortress, our secure dwelling place. In contrast to the previous verses, which spoke of chaos and uncertainty, the psalm shifts to an image of tranquility and peace, painting a picture of serene beauty. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, a place where divine joy and serenity abound. This city, the holy place of the tabernacle of the Most High, is a sanctuary of divine presence. This river represents the constant flow of God's love, grace, and peace, which never ceases. It speaks of a deep inner peace that transcends external circumstances, offering solace and comfort. Even when our world is in turmoil and everything around us seems to be falling apart, we can find peace and joy in the presence of God. His presence is a refuge, a place of safety and calm. His love is a river that flows constantly, refreshing and renewing us, giving us strength to face each day. His presence is a place of peace, a sanctuary where we can retreat from the chaos of life, where we can find rest for our souls and be rejuvenated by His everlasting love and grace. Section 5. A river of living water. The imagery of the river continues. God is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. God shall help her just at the break of dawn. This verse emphasizes God's constant presence and protection. He is not a distant observer. He is intimately involved in our lives. He is with us through the darkest nights and is there to help us at the break of dawn. His presence is a source of strength and hope, reminding us that even in the darkest times, a new day will come. Section 6. Fear not the shadows. The psalm acknowledges the reality of fear and opposition. The nations raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. These verses describe the forces of darkness and chaos that often threaten to overwhelm us. But even in the face of such opposition, the message is clear. God is sovereign. His voice is more powerful than any earthly force. He is able to calm the storms and bring peace to the chaos. Section 7. Transforming fear into faith. The psalm then proclaims the transformative power of God's presence. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. This is a declaration of faith and a reminder of God's unwavering faithfulness. He is the Lord of hosts, the commander of angel armies. He is the God of Jacob, the one who wrestled with Jacob and transformed him into Israel, a prince with God. He is our refuge, our protector, our defender. When we remember who God is and how He has moved in the past, our fear is replaced with faith. Section 8. Be still and know. The heart of the psalm lies in this simple yet profound command. Be still and know that I am God. In a world filled with noise and distractions, this verse calls us to quiet our hearts and minds, to cease striving and simply rest in the presence of God. It is in the stillness that we hear His voice most clearly. It is in the quiet moments that we experience His peace most deeply. It is when we stop trying to control everything that we truly begin to understand the depth of His love and the power of His presence. Section 9. A love that never fails. Psalm 46 concludes with a powerful affirmation of God's enduring presence and protection. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. This is not a statement of arrogance, but of confidence in God's faithfulness. It is a reminder that He is always with us, always working on our behalf, always bringing about His purposes in our lives. No matter what challenges we face, we can rest assured that His love for us will never fail.